Our Barcelona, our Barca. Red and blue dominates this city like success dominates our club. Here the memories of Berlin burn strong. Victory in the Olympia Stadion. Xavi lifting the trophy, a perfect farewell. Our history decorated by Kabbalah, Cruyff, Maradona. Today it's Messi, Iniesta, Neymar who illuminate our dreams. 5 times we've won Europe's greatest prize. 5 shining stars, we go for the 6th.
Welcome back to the UEFA Champions League. We're in Monaco for the official group stage draw ceremony. Sevilla, the Andalusians are looking to light up the competition under coach Unai Emery. And we're in Israel as Maccabi Tel Aviv write an unforgettable chapter in their history.
The Principality of Monaco on the French Riviera played host this week to the UEFA Champions League group stage draw. The continent's grandest clubs and finest footballers gathered at the Grimaldi Forum for an eagerly anticipated event with a distinctly Barcelona feel. Victors last season, Barca had 4 former European champions specially invited to make the draw. Carles Puyol, Andoni Zubizarreta, Eric Abidal and Giuliano Belletti. The UEFA Best Player and Best Women's Player in Europe awards were also up for grabs as the new campaign kicked off in style.
If you weren't there, if you didn't live it, there are no words to explain how it feels. All footballers work hard to experience moments like those. I don't like to dream, I like to live it. Thank God I had this opportunity, and hopefully it won't be the last.
It was near perfection. Not many believed Pep Guardiola's Barcelona side that captured 2 European crowns in 3 seasons would be matched for brilliance. But in 2015, under Luis Enrique, Barca were back on top again.
It's true that with Luis Enrique, we started applying different concepts. We went back to being united and committed. When we have to defend, we all do, not only the defenders. And when we have to attack, we all do too. We all want to add something to the team, and we don't only play with smooth touches now. We can also play on the counter-attack.
Ivan Rakitic's emergence as a regular starter in his first season at the club was a key ingredient to their success. He, Andres Iniesta and Sergio Busquets provided the platform from which Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez and Neymar could thrive. The deadly trio scored 122 goals between them last season.
122 is less than 123. So we hope that this season they can go one better. We're speaking probably of the 3 best players in the world, the forwards that every team would love to have. We've adapted our way of playing, our tactics, to suit them. They're not comfortable when we defend in our midfield. We have to push our lines so we can regain the ball high up the pitch, and it's more comfortable for them. So yes, everyone says that it's very easy to play with Leo, with Neymar, with Luis. But it's not that easy, because forcing you to play higher up the pitch is more difficult than waiting for the opponent.
For the first time in 17 years, Barca will approach a new campaign without Xavi, but Rakitic seems to take filling that void in his stride. The next step for the ambitious Croat is to help his teammates do what no side has done in the UEFA Champions League era and successfully defend the trophy.
It's important to remember what you have achieved in the past, but you must be aware that it is the past. What is to come is what matters. We have to prepare ourselves really well, because we have won everything, so everyone will want to beat us.
Barcelona's quest to reach those same heights started in the Georgian capital Tbilisi with the UEFA Super Cup. Fans flocked to the Boris Paichadze Dinamo Arena for the showpiece event. UEFA Europa League winners Sevilla were Barcelona's familiar-looking opponent. And the match wasn't short of a few subplots, with both Rakitic and Dani Alves having previously tasted European success in the red and white of Sevilla. Before kick-off, children from the region joined the stars of both teams to transmit a powerful message of hope: football united for peace. The stadium was full to capacity. The game burst into life on 3 minutes. Ever Banega's curling free kick was the fastest ever UEFA Super Cup goal. Sevilla's lead didn't last long. This time it was Lionel Messi's turn to work wonders from the dead ball. The adoring fans rejoiced. And on 16 minutes, the Argentine maestro had done it again. Another free kick, another unstoppable strike. Having weathered the early scare, Barca were looking at their imperious best. Rafinha added a third on the stroke of half-time to put the Spanish champions firmly in control. And when Suarez made it 4-1 on 52 minutes, Sevilla looked dead and buried. But Unai Emery's side would show just what they were made of in a remarkable second period. First, Jose Antonio Reyes pulled one back. Then Vitolo was felled in the box. Kevin Gamero stepped up from 12 yards. And suddenly the Sevilla fans were dreaming. Gamero made way for Ciro Immobile to make his debut, and the Italian's impact was instant. He found another debutant, Yevan Konoplyanka, who sent this extraordinary match into extra time. But on a night of twists and turns, the best narrative would be saved until the end, when Pedro entered the fray to make his final, decisive contribution in a Barcelona shirt. His 99th and last goal for the club. Emotion laid bare. 5-4 it finished in Tbilisi, Barcelona equaling AC Milan's record of 5 UEFA Super Cup titles.
FC Barcelona.
FC Barcelona.
The holders with the first name drawn out of the hat by Andoni Zubizarreta in Monaco, and the former goalkeeper anticipates some interesting tests from their Group E opponents.
Bayer Leverkusen are a team that always play very good football. Roma have a different approach to other Italian teams. They don't play as defensively. Plus, Seydou Keita is at Roma, and we know him very well, so it will be exciting to see him back at Camp Nou.
Sevilla.
Sevilla. Sevilla.
Sevilla are back in the UEFA Champions League. Victory over Dnipro in the UEFA Europa League final in May has restored them to Europe's grandest club stage for the first time in 6 years.
The challenge is to measure ourselves. The challenge is to know our limits. The challenge is to be able to see what we're facing and how we can overcome it. And the Champions League gives you the greatest challenges.
In recent seasons, it's the UEFA Europa League that Sevilla have dominated, winning 4 of the last 10 editions, including back-to-back titles.
I think we are a team which manages to combine physical and technical skills. We have many strong players who are really handy when it comes to set pieces. At the same time, we have attacking players of real technique and quality, players like Reyes, Banega and Vitolo. So we match our physical and technical skills tremendously well, and that makes us a really tough team to compete with.
Despite losing many star players over the past 2 years, the Andalusians have recruited well, continuing the flow of silverware. Unai Emery, appointed Sevilla coach in 2013, stayed with the club this summer, despite high demand for his services elsewhere. The 43-year-old will be well prepared for the campaign ahead, given his experience in the competition with Valencia.
Well, as a coach, he's very demanding. He spends 24 hours a day thinking about football. He works and lives for it. And for us as players, that's contagious. I think it's very important for a football player to always be attentive and thinking about what might happen. He keeps us focused and alive. And that has been reflected in the success he's had.
The Champions League gives you that touch of excellence that you have to find in order to reach the highest level. With Valencia, I had the chance to be in the Champions League, and now I'm here again with Sevilla. The accumulation of 8 consecutive years in Europe and winning back-to-back European titles gives me good experience for this season. Now we have to find the best ingredients from those experiences and that knowledge to do the very best we can in this competition.
Sevilla FC.
Emre's charges will need to be at their very best to get through a group containing Juventus, Manchester City and Borussia Mönchengladbach.
We all want to win. We search for a way to win and achieve the fans' dreams. That's the greatest pleasure a coach can have. And it's the same for the team too.
Come on, my Sevilla.
Come on, my Sevilla.
Come on, my Sevilla.